welcome to the foodie. This is Mr. Kunal Vijayakar, and this is Mr. Bread. Now, this Mr. Bread or Mr. Ladi or Mr. Pav has been lying in my refrigerator for about 3 days. But he still smells quite good. What shall we do with him? This is a perpetual problem. I always make too much food and can't finish all of it, and I'm left with leftovers. Our show Foodie is exactly like that. We shoot a lot of great stuff to show you, but we can't show it all because there's no time. So, this episode is dedicated to all the things we haven't been able to show you. Let's call it the Leftover Special. And while you guys go and take a look, I'm going to figure out what to do with this bread. Let's first start with Kolkata, the city of joy. Well, Kolkata was one grueling schedule running from one place to another at breakneck speed. But forget about all that. Let's get straight to the point, or rather the food. On Park Street is Flurys, an integral part of Kolkata's culture, but sadly, it couldn't be an integral part of our episode then. Speaking of the British past, the first thing that comes to mind in Calcutta is Flurys. Yes, Flurys is a tea room and a confectionery shop that started way back in 1927. They were the first people to bring in European specialities, delicacies, and actually Swiss confectionaries. This place was very famous and was frequented only by Europeans and extremely well-to-do Indians. Yes, we're going to go in there and get a taste of old British times and old British breakfast. Come with me. Thank you. The menu.
Is our regular menu, sir?
Oh, this looks wonderful. Patties and puffs, soup of the day, eats on toast, sandwiches, toasted sandwiches, yes. Elegant yet filling. I think I'm going to have the Flurys all-day breakfast, which is rashers of crispy bacon, sausages, fried eggs, grilled tomato, hash browns with toast and butter. And I must tell you one thing. Flurys has changed over a period of time. It's been recently renovated, which means it's lost a bit of its quaintness and its colonial charm. I'm not sure I'm behaving very proper and British-like, but when they've left the country, I can do what I want to do. Yeah? All right. Continental breakfast like this is available in every city. So while it was good to eat, it would have been wrong to expect something exceptional or to make a big deal out of it. I mean, how wrong can you go with fried eggs and bacon? But visit the place for the confectionery. Rather nice. Another place you must visit in Kolkata is Tangra, which is another quirk of the city. Tangra houses Kolkata's very own Chinatown, and it is the place where you must head for some authentic Chinese food. Let me tell you, there are over 20 Chinese restaurants right here. I'm in Tangra. Tangra is that part of Calcutta which once upon a time used to have a lot of tanneries run by the Chinese community. Slowly the tanneries shut down and these same Chinese people opened restaurants. Now this place has some of the most famous Calcutta Chinese restaurants. We're going to visit the kitchens of a restaurant called Beijing. I've invaded the kitchen of Beijing restaurant and I'm with the owner. She's actually allowed me to come, Mrs. Monica Liu, who not only owns this restaurant, she also owns 3 more restaurants in Calcutta, correct? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I have decided that I want to learn how to make good Chinese food. I've never done it before. I believe you're the best. You've been running this place for how long now?
It's about 6 years.
6 years. Okay.
6 years only this one.
This restaurant.
Yeah.
But you've got
the first one is 15 years.
So okay, what are we making today? What are you going to teach me how to make?
There are so many types of soup. Of course, chicken soup are very common. Everyone like it.
Okay.
Especially I don't know in Mumbai.
I
but
love it.
Bengali people love.
I love sweet corn crab soup. Or sweet corn chicken soup.
Yes.
Or sweet corn egg soup. I love sweet corn soup.
Everyone loves.
So why don't we try and make a sweet corn soup which everybody loves, but nobody may know how to make?
And
Or do you have another idea?
And you know, I also love chicken srikand.
You also love?
With butter mushroom.
With butter mushroom?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can make it like that.
We put that stock here. Actually, this chicken is already.
Okay.
We have a salt,
Okay.
some oil,
Okay.
and some corn flour. So
Some corn flour in the chicken also.
Yeah.
A little bit. Okay. But if I had to make it at home, I would keep it for like half an hour, 1 hour, the chicken with the corn
No,
flour.
you don't need. You don't need.
to do that.
This is srikand, which what we are using.
Canned sweet corn.
Canned srikand we are using. This is srikand. Once you make sugar, you will have to put little more. Then salt is also yes.
Oh, little oil you put.
Yes.
Why
You
you
have
put
to put.
Yeah?
Because you don't put oil, it's not a soup.
It's not a soup.
Yeah, it's not a soup. I put some little
Corn flour.
Corn flour.
So chicken it.
Chicken it.
There's a little bit of egg.
Yeah. Yeah. And we close that.
Why did it close it?
Because if I don't close, the egg will become, you know, so
it
old.
will become hard.
Yes.
Now the thing about this is because it's my favorite soap, I'm going to stop going to restaurants. I'm going to make it myself at home.
Oh no! Oh no!
Only when I come to Calcutta.
Otherwise we are losing. Come on.
Only when I come to Calcutta I'll come here. But Bombay restaurants are going to lose one customer now. Good sweet corn chicken soup, right? Haha. Fooled you. No. I'm a little more creative than this. I'm not just buttering bread and eating it. We're going to make a delicious bread and butter pudding. A classical English bread and butter pudding the way my grandmother made it. What do? We slice up the bread into slices, obviously, and then put loads of butter on it. And then, like this, lay it out in a baking dish. I must confess, the more butter you put on it, the tastier it seems. Right. Then after you've laid out all the buttered bread in the baking tray, you pour some milk, warm milk into it. Okay? Yeah, this way. And let the bread soak really well. While the bread soaks, you need to add a pinch of baking powder. This needs to stay this way for about 15 minutes. Okay? So that all the milk, the butter, and the bread become one homogeneous mixture. So, while the bread is soaking in milk, you guys take a quick break and come back for some more leftovers on the foodie.